Eric Mabie, head coach, men's Division II at Florida Gulf Coast. Eric, congratulations.
Thank you.
Super exciting win. Walk me through it, and you really can walk me through it from the second intermission to the end.
Yeah, so I mean, real quick, going into the game, we knew St. Thomas was a highly skilled opponent that we had to prepare for. Second period, we're going out for the second, and we get scored on. They make it 2-1, and then next thing you know, our group hasn't been down all week in a game. We haven't played in 6 weeks, but quick response. We answered with 3 goals very quickly after, a kind of a dagger of a goal where it could bring the life down, but we answered real quick, and then we get the 4-2 lead. We're liking our game. We have a lot of chances to make it 5-2, extend that lead, and pucks aren't going in for us. But we didn't change our game. And then second intermission, heading to the third, we're in there and we're just discussing, hey, our game doesn't change. We like where we're at. We're getting chances. We wanted to possess the puck against them. We knew they were a very fast team that likes to play in transition. And by playing below the goal line in their zone, we had a lot of success. And, going out for the third, they end up popping a goal pretty early, 4-3. And a big thing for our group is, we just don't falter. We don't get rattled. We keep looking at the task at hand, next shift, next period. It's all cliche stuff, but it really matters in this kind of event. And even again, we answer there, make it 5-3, and then a couple bad bounces off the end boards, shots from the point for them, make it 5-5. And for a group to come in for the overtime intermission at that point, knowing that we got to get a win, or a tie would advance us as well, but we needed to keep competing hard, and the locker room couldn't have been any more up going into that overtime.
You guys are a household name at Men's Division II National Championship.
Yeah.
I mean, my 19th year, I would be surprised if you're not here. For a team from Fort Myers, Florida, tell me just about the resonating culture there that at Florida Gulf Coast Hockey, that maybe Bob started back in the day, that you've continued on with continued success.
Definitely. I mean, what Bob Brinkworth built here starting almost 20 years ago is nothing short of incredible. 4 championships in the last 10 years. Being able to constantly get back to this national tournament with chances to win a championship. And with that comes a little bit of pressure, but pressure is a privilege with our program. Guys come down, they know that they're coming to a winning program, and they show up every day and they put the work in to do that. We couldn't be more blessed with a great group of guys from our entire university that come down here. They compete for a spot in our men's Division II team. Our men's Division III team is also highly talented. They're off in the national tournament, and just that culture is built day in and day out of showing up and seeing the kind of talent that's around you and seeing the kind of people that are around you and the character that we have with our group. And legacy comes a lot with the alumni that we have as well. The alumni are very involved. They're constantly checking in on taps with the guys and seeing how our group's moving forward. And I think our guys notice that. They know that they're not just playing for themselves. They're playing for a long history of Florida Gulf Coast University ice hockey. And like you said, getting to this tournament is just the start of it. And we just try to go game by game and see if we can keep chipping away at it.
This year probably has been a little bit more even. Last year with hurricanes and power outages and internet outages, how do you, as coach, part of the coaching staff, how do you provide some sense of stability in chaotic times for these young men?
Yeah, so of course last year with the hurricane that came, it threw a wrench into things with our whole community really being in a really tough spot. The season was the last thing on our minds. And I think, as you said, it did bring us closer as a group. It brought everybody to help each other and get in the community and see where we can lend a hand and see with our university how we can help some other people out. And what that does is it creates a bond between the guys, not myself, my assistant coach Justin Goldman, but between the players, where they go through something that's more difficult than hockey, of course, and something that they probably can't even fathom happening with most of our team not being from Florida. They're not used to that kind of thing. And with them having to experience something like that, adversity comes in many different shapes, and that's just one part of it. And being able to have something like that happen where we were able to rebuild and get the team back in form and get everybody's lives back in form, it's something that we definitely don't take for granted. And I think to this day, we still talk about it all the time. There's still a lot of devastation at home in certain parts, but overall as a group, we're hoping that we can provide some sort of sense of an outlet for our community, for our university, even though it's about 2 years out now, a year and a half, 2 years in the past, being able to be there for our community and help everybody out.
When you get recruits down, obviously 4 championships in 10 years speaks to the hockey ability of the university. You are on the Florida Gulf. Okay, for a guy that vacations in Sarasota,
Sure.
I know the Florida Golf.
Yeah.
Does it sell itself after that? I mean, like, if you can get them there, do you? I mean, like, have you set the hook?
You definitely set the hook. Having a beach on campus, being 15
You have
minutes.
a beach on campus?
We do. We have a
man.
full beachfront on campus, dorms that are on the beach. A big thing for us, obviously being in Southwest Florida, people don't think of it as a hockey market, but having a professional team in the East Coast League that we share an arena with, and being able to get down there and have a rink that's 2 minutes away from campus. Obviously, a lot of universities that are here don't have that fortunate setup for themselves.
We also don't have a beach.
Yeah, I know. So the recruitment process, a lot of our recruiting, don't get me wrong, we work hard at it, myself and Justin, but a lot of it is word of mouth from our guys that have been playing with other guys and they're maybe unhappy in their current situation, or they're coming out of junior hockey and they want to see what it's all about. And I mean, we've had many transfers from NCAA schools or other junior leagues, and they all say the same thing. They're like, why didn't I come here sooner? What was I thinking? And, you know, I think that says a lot about what's been built here over the years.
It's an easy decision when it's minus 30 in New England.
It is, yeah. We got sunshine year round. We take for granted the days that are 50, you know?
Well, Eric, I want to say congratulations.
Thanks,
big
Rasty.
overtime win for you guys. Congratulations on punching your ticket to the semis. This is Eric Mabie, men's head coach, Florida Gulf Coast Division II.